Little update on Eric's youth ATV here in the Harbor Freight engine. Things are changing. He's completely ripping it apart. He's starting all the way from scratch. The gearing wasn't working for him. As you can tell, he took that out. So starting all over. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, please hit that bell button so you get those notifications. It helps me out a lot on the channel. Trust me, it does. Thank you so much for all the support. Today we're doing something I haven't done in a long time for a Duramax. I used to run this type of oil in my Duramax back when I was in my younger days, and I believed all the hoo-ha, whatnot. But today we're doing some rear diff and front diff fluid. And that means we're gonna be doing AMSOIL Severe Gear 7590 gear oil. Now, like I said, back in the day, I did run AMSOIL oil. Now I'm running AMSOIL gear oil because this is honestly some of the best gear oil you can actually get for these trucks. Lots of different opinions out there probably on what you can use and what you can't use. You can't go wrong with this. I did get this from DMAXSTORE. It was very nice. They shipped it right to my door. Everything I needed. I got 6 quarts total. I do believe the back takes 3.2 and I think the front takes like 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I got 6 quarts just in case. It's gonna be kind of a fill up till it starts coming out type of thing. So we're gonna go ahead without further ado, get this video started with our AMSOIL. We're gonna drain this out and take a look at this gear oil on a 300,000 mile Duramax. All right, so we're gonna start with the rear diff. We're gonna go ahead and take this out. What size is that? 15 millimeter, that is gonna be. So Eric's gonna go ahead and crack this loose. Unfortunately, if you see over there, our fancy smancy transmission jack is being used. So we're gonna have to just do an old fashioned bucket on the ground type of thing and hopefully we don't miss. This is our fill hole, by the way. So it shouldn't really come out. Some of it might come out, but I highly doubt anything will come out of here. This is just a fill hole. You need to take the fill hole off, enable for the air to get through so the bottom of the drain will drain out for you. So now down at the bottom here, we've got just your standard 3/8 drive. We're gonna go ahead and crack that baby loose and go from there. Oh yeah, there we go. That is some oil. Some metal shavings, there'll be some on it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at how many metal shavings we got on there. I got quite a few. Got some big chunks, which isn't the best thing in the world. Eric doesn't really deal with anything really issues with his rear end, so it's not too concerning to me. You're gonna have metal shavings on there just because of what is going on in the back of this thing. We are going to one day crack this open. Right now we're just doing a standard service, but we are gonna crack this open and take a look at the gears and make sure nothing is too bad. But we're not gonna do this in this video today. We're just gonna do a standard service. Yes, you have metal shavings on there, but it's really not too concerning at this point. All right, so now that we got that all taken care of, we're gonna go ahead and show you right now. This is exactly what we're using. We're using AMSOIL Severe Gear, 100% synthetic gear lube, 75W90. This is great gear lube that you can use for your truck. I would highly suggest it. This is the best that I've found of all the research that I've done. Again, everybody's gonna have their opinions, but if you want my opinion, this is what I'm gonna run. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to fill this because it's very easy and I've never used these bags before, so I'm a little excited about that. All right, simply twist the cap off. There's a little kind of like thing that you have when you take your milk out, when you take your ketchup bottles apart. Best thing I can describe it.
Take your milk out?
Your milk. I was gonna say your milk, but we don't have that. That is not as nice as the ketchup bottle one.
No, pain in the ass.
You know, I don't know what swearing is on YouTube. Because there's a bunch of people that swear, and I
swear?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can swear or not. I have not figured that out yet. I don't think the F-bomb is something you want to drop, but I think ass and damn is okay.
I think you can as long as your channel says
not rated for kids.
Yeah.
I select that on every single one. All right, now you're gonna cut the nipple. Oh, jeez.
Definitely have not for kids.
And now you're gonna simply just go ahead, throw that in there. Once Eric decides he's gonna actually get that done.
I'm trying to decide on the size, you know? Then I realized you can never go too big.
Well,
for this situation.
I guess I kind of would rather have it longer than. We're gonna find out.
Oh yeah, definitely should have had it longer. Oh, live and learn.
Yep. So when you do this, keep the nipple long. It's gonna be easier, and then all you do is simply just squeeze the bag. And while you're squeezing it out, she's coming in there. Now we're gonna go through probably, oh geez, easily 2 of these. 3, and there should be, I think the capacity is 3.2 quarts. Way easier.
Dude, this is
way easier.
Why doesn't every company make their gear lube?
Wow, that was quick.
And clean.
I've never installed gear lube that easily before.
That was awesome.
And like you said, clean. That's awesome. Highly suggest these things.
It's a lot better than setting up the pump. You know, shit taken care of.
So now we're going on our third one here. Hopefully we should be able to get this whole bag in because like I said, I'm pretty sure this is 3.2 quarts. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, we should be able to get this whole bag in here, and hopefully once we get that done, we'll have one more bag and just a little bit left of this one into here, and we can start on the front diff. So there's the third bag, and we still don't have anything dripping out yet. So we're gonna go ahead and start on our fourth bag, and now we should start slowly seeing this come out. And again, all you're gonna do is you're gonna fill it up, and then once it starts coming out the outside here of the fill hole, you're good. It's really that simple, you guys. All right, so now this is the fourth bag. No, this is the fifth bag. This is the fifth bag, so we're off on how many quarts this actually takes. So hopefully here we start coming out pretty soon. But we're gonna have to go and run and grab another bag of this because I guess I should have ordered 7 full bags of this. And hopefully we start to see this.
Seriously.
Ooh, where is it? And there we go. Now we've got our drip. All right, so Eric's gonna light. All right, so it ended up there being a little bit over 4. I'd say not 4.5, not quite 4.5. So I can't tell you where I found what I found online, you guys. So keep that in mind. Order 7 bags total. But Eric's got that tightened down now, and now we're gonna go ahead and move to the front of the truck. So here is your front diff right here. Get a better. Here we go. So this is your drain plug, and this is your fill plug right here. So now this is going to be a 13 millimeter for your drain plug, and then the top one is going to be a 15. Remember, you got to pull your top one first so that the air gets in there and it can drain out faster. Ooh, there you go. Oh no. Ooh, shit.
Oh, that's not good.
That is not good.
You can just smell. Oh my god, look at that.
That is not a good sign.
This isn't either.
Holy shit. Oh man. Woo! So now we're gonna let this nastiness drain on out. We're probably gonna run this a while. We're probably gonna run it a year, and then we're gonna do it again in a year to see how the diff looks again. He doesn't have any issues with his 4-wheel drive, so it's kind of interesting to see that this has done this. But this is an Oklahoma truck, so it's very well possible that they've never done this. I wouldn't be shocked if this is factory. So we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it for a full year because he has no issues with his 4-wheel drive. This could simply just be factory, and then we'll check it again in a year. All right, for you guys in the South, I do want you guys to know, comment below if you are from the South, and then I also want to know if you guys do your front diffs, if you guys do that change every so often when you're supposed to do them, because I got a strong feeling that diff fluid that's in there right now, that gear oil, is 100% from factory, or maybe changed once in its life when it was under warranty. But I can't imagine that the guy in Oklahoma was doing that. So like I said, we'll run it. We'll see how it looks like in the future. Eric said no issues with the 4-wheel drive in this truck at all, so it's very surprising to see that. So fingers crossed, let's hope in a year from now it looks good. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and throw the plug back in. Again, this one is a 13 millimeter, and you get a nice little nylon washer that goes with your diff. All right, now Eric will tighten it down for us. Just get it nice and snug, don't go crazy on it. Now we're gonna start filling, and it's gonna be the same exact process as before. We're gonna fill it up with basically our 1.8 quarts of AMSOIL 7590 that we got. So let's just go ahead and start filling her. All right, so now this is gonna be our second bag. All right, so the second bag wasn't enough, so it is gonna be over probably around 2 quarts like I saw online. So we're gonna go ahead, run to the store, get another bag, and go ahead and drop this truck down and finish up this video. All right, so as Eric, he's gonna go ahead and just start pumping the rest of that back in there. We went and got some more 7590. He's gonna go ahead and pump it back in there. Only get 1 more quart, so I know I initially had 7 quarts in my cart. I don't know why. I know for a fact that I changed it from 7 to 6. I don't know why. So make sure you order 7 quarts if you're gonna do the front and the rear. If you're only gonna do the rear, you can order 5 quarts, but you won't use all of that 5th quart. So keep that in mind as well. Like I said, this is very, very easy. This is a simple thing to do. You could easily do it yourself in your driveway on these trucks, especially with the drain plugs. The biggest pain is gonna be dropping the skid plates, to be honest with you, on the front. Other than that, it's very, very simple. We're obviously doing it on the lift, but you know what? I've done it on the driveway before. It works really, really easily. You can, I can't express it enough, you guys, how easy this job is. Please don't take it somewhere to do it. Do it yourself. The gear oil itself is already expensive. You don't need to spend that extra money on the labor, you guys. So, like I said, do it yourself. Have some fun with it. Take a look at your gear oil. If you haven't done it already, if you have a high mileage truck, or if you've recently bought one and you can't confirm or not whether this has been done, it's not gonna hurt to go ahead and do it. So make sure you do that, and then you don't have to worry about it for a long time to come. So make sure you guys go ahead and please hit that like button and that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, please hit that bell button so you get those notifications. Thank you again for stopping by for the video this week. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll see you soon.